What is up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Now today is going to be a fun one. We are here for the opening of the 2023 Flower and Food Festival here at Dollywood. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping inside, checking out all the new decorations, probably trying some of the new food. We might grab that tasting pass. We'll show you how that works. But right now we're going to head our way inside. We're meeting up with John from Johnny Amusement. Johnny Amusement. Make sure you go check that guy out. But we're gonna jump in here and meet up with him. I think we're gonna catch a show first thing, and then we'll venture our way around the park. Let's go. All right, guys, inside the park, like I said, meeting up with my favorite here, my man John. How we doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Good. You know, I don't know if I've actually honestly ever been inside of this theater.
It's the same thing.
It looks fancy. There's a big picture of Dolly here.
I ran into this guy. I don't know who he is, but he said he knows me. I don't know what the deal is. I've never been in here before.
So it is. It's actually kind of big inside here.
It's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what I expected. It's smaller than I thought.
You're the light in the valley of the shadow. You're the hope bringing victory to my battle. You're the key. There is nothing else I need. Oh God, you're a dawn breaker, a hope maker, a strong savior.
All right, guys. So that was a little snippet of the Sunday Drive show here at the Show Street Palace Theater. They got show times at 10:30, 12, 1:30, and 3. That's literally right as you enter the park. You can see it straight across from the ticket booths. All right, so our first little stop here, we're going into the Market Square. They've got these different potato tornadoes, a twisted dog, but right here for the festival one, you can see they have got the twisted potato tornado. We're gonna check that out. John's already grabbed himself a tasting pass, so he's gonna use a scan on that, give it a try. They've also brought back the Blue Woo. That's one of those, remember, when you get the Blue Woo, you gotta mix it up. Don't drink it just straight as it comes, mix it up. Now you can see right here, these are the different prices. You've got the potato tornado for $8.99, the dog one for $10.99, and then the new one for the festival is $11.99. And then the Blue Woo, you can see it's gone up $1 from last year. All the drinks were $4.99. Looks like they're going to be going up to $5.99. That's usually one of the things that you're going to use your cash on. Save the scans for the bigger things because you can see $12 versus $6. Use that scan on the higher price. Alright guys, there you have it. This is the loaded potato tornado. It just got cheese, bacon, some scallions on top. And then he got the old Blue Woo here on the side.
We grabbed some food to start out with. We got the...
Alright, now we're going to try a bite of this. You guys are going to have to go over and check out John's channel and see the fight that was just ensued on this potato here. World War III happened right here on this table.
Though.
We won.
I almost lost the battle, but I won the war.
We got this. Now we're gonna try just one big bite because let's see here. It's just all stuck together. It's like an accordion. Oh no, I dropped it.
This might be the messiest food of the festival.
If you got a beard and mustache, this is not it. Cheese, delicious. Messiness, 10 out of 10. Deliciousness, I give it a good solid 6, 6.5. Just a deep fried potato.
That potato thing we were just talking about.
Definitely got some napkins. We didn't do it.
It can be a mess.
Here's something new. We are only at the very first day of the Flower and Food, and they've already changed the billboard to the summer celebration. You can see the dates there, running June 17th to August 6th, so we're still a good little ways out. That's one of the more fun celebrations or festivals because it does keep the park open quite late. I think it stays open until 9:30 most of the day, so you can do a lot of night rides, which are my favorite on the coasters. So walking up the left side of the park when you're first coming up into Timber Canyon, there is a new wall built right here. This is where that little jam band section used to sit, and it was not here last week. We're gonna tell me if you guys saw anything, because I'm a little too short to see, so you got to be my eyes for me. Now, I think what we're going to do here, we're going to jump on some Thunderhead real quick, ride it on the new retracking, super smooth. Wait time's real low, it's probably about a 5-10 minute wait here. Then after that, head up the rest of the park, check out the rest of the festival here. Alright guys, done with Thunderhead, and dude, that retracking, whoever did that, kudos to you. That ride is so smooth, feels like it's basically brand new again. Now, an unpopular opinion, I honestly think I like that one a lot better than I do Lightning Rod. I think that's the best wood coaster in the park. Thinking this might be the first time that Lumberjacks has actually had the gate open this year. Alright, well sadly this year, Sweets and Treats does not offer any kind of festival tasting offerings, but they do now do hot dogs. You order over here at this little stand now, go to the pickup window, but they still got the ice cream and hot dogs now. So it's a new spot that if you want to grab something to eat, don't want to go to one of the restaurants, a little walk-up stand that you can grab yourself a little all beef hot dog. While we're back here in Wildwood Grove, we came up here to check out if Big Bear was testing it. It's not, unfortunately, but you can see they got the machines out there working. They cut this fence down a little bit shorter. I don't know if we can peek through the little crack here. You can see some work being done. This ride is going to be amazing. I am super excited to get on this thing. Hoping we get those emails soon about when it is going to have an opening date. And you know we're going to be here giving you guys some of the first footage from this. Alright guys, next up I think we're going to jump on. We're going to get ourselves a little wet here on Daredevil Falls. Not one that we ride too often. John wants to jump on it and it's always a fun ride. Remember the last time though he said that you don't get very wet and how soaked we got? Yeah, we'll test that again. Now for it being the first day of Flower and Food, the crowd levels really aren't too hectic. Ride times are pretty low. It's got the couple like mystery modifier chaser sitting in a 30-minute wait. Even that's pretty doable. It's not an unbearable wait, but the rides like this, Daredevil Falls, Blazing Fury, Tennessee Tornado, they're all at 0 minutes. So it's been a fun day so far. We're gonna jump on this and then probably go grab another bite to eat, test out some more of these food options. All right, you can see on the ride now, got my man John in front of me. He's gonna be my water blocker. We're gonna go down so we don't get soaked. But if you want a really fun, just casual water ride, Daredevil Falls is the one to do. You can see just kind of cruising through. Got a little lift hill, you'll cruise for a little bit more, but then you're gonna come bombing straight down just one little hill at the end. But until then, it's just smooth sailing. Well, it's sailing, it's not smooth, but you're sailing. Ugh. You can see that is the big final drop hill. Now, little side tip, if you want to get wet but don't want to take the time to ride the ride, stand right here on the exit bridge. That'll get you. We're gonna let John demonstrate. We'll show you what I mean. Now coming up here into the Valley Theater, we have got Forever Country playing. Show you the show times here. You can hear them already jamming out. So right up here outside of Miss Lillian's, they've got the B-topiaries back up. Now there is something over here to the left that I believe is new for this year's festival. We're gonna go up here and take a look. They have a stand that does some honey products. So right here off of the side of the Valley Theater, they got a thing called Hugabee. You can see you can grab jars of honey. You can do honey sticks. They got a little display here kind of explaining how it is going from the bee to the jar. So if you want to learn a little bit about the honeybees and how they make their honey, right up here, come check it out. So you can see right here some of the prices. You got a 1 pound plastic bottle for 14, 8 ounce for 8, 2 ounce for 4, 20 for 25. They even do the little honey sticks, 75 cents each, 5 for 3, 10 for 5. You can see those right down here. These are the honey sticks.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
They've got all the honey here on display. And then they've got it here to where you can sample some honey as well.
They do let you sample. They do let you sample these.
So
some small samples.
we've got orange blossom,
Smoky Mountain wildflower.
wildflower, and a Brazilian pepper.
Oh, that's good.
All right, so we're trying the Florida Brazilian pepper honey.
It's Florida Brazilian pepper honey.
Oh no, it's good. Can't really quite explain what it tastes like, but
Is it spicy?
no,
No spice.
no.
Okay.
I don't do spice very well, and it's not very peppery. It's more sweet. Okay, so we decided to stop off here at Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner. We're gonna be checking out the 2 different mac and cheeses here. You can see they do a loaded mac and cheese. It comes with barbecue chicken, bacon. Got the barbecue pork sliders there in the middle, and then they also got a garlic shrimp mac and cheese here, which is just mac and cheese topped with garlic shrimp and parsley for a delicious, flavorful lunch and dinner. So John just stopped there and grabbed, this is the garlic shrimp mac and cheese, and then this one on the right is the loaded mac and cheese. Comes with chicken and bacon. And I'd say out of all the stuff you get here on the tasting pass, these are some of the bigger portions. They loaded that thing down with some mac and cheese inside that little plate. Alright, so we're going to first dive into the loaded mac and cheese. John's going to do the shrimp. Then we're going to do a little swap here. Let's get some of the chicken. We're gonna go full force. We're gonna get a bite of everything all at once here.
This is like a white cheddar mac and cheese. It's not bad. It's okay. Now, let's try one of these shrimp.
Okay. The barbecue on the chicken mixed with the white cheddar on the mac and cheese is a great combination. I can't get it to go down.
Really good. Yeah. Those are really good shrimp.
A lot of cheese packed into it, big portion size, but the barbecue chicken I'd say is probably the winning portion of this meal right here. That chicken is delicious.
Cuban, but still
I don't know if it's
good
me,
nonetheless.
but it's almost like there's like a ranch taste in there. Like a chicken bacon ranch kind of kick to it. Not sure if that's just me and my weird taste buds, but get a little ranch kick from it for some reason. Now, next we're gonna dive into the
chicken.
get it down here.
Bacon.
We're gonna go for the garlic shrimp. So it's garlic shrimp, same mac and cheese as the last one. Just
Well, that's good. It also has like a ranch sauce on it.
go with the shrimp first.
Very, very good. Actually,
Smells
both
good.
of
It's
these
got
are
that
really
cheese
good.
on it.
I think this one is slightly
Light
better
hint of garlic,
than the,
not a heavy garlic hint.
than the shrimp.
Both of them,
But
I give them both.
I'm gonna give this an 8.
At least an 8 out of 10. 8.5. Probably a 9 on the barbecue chicken. 8 on the shrimp here.
Brian's over there.
All right, guys. We just finished eating there from the barbecue corner. Very, very surprised on how good those two options were. You get the tasting pass, make sure that you save 2 scans for those 2 different mac and cheeses. Not just one, you have to try them both because they're 2 very different styles of mac and cheese. And what'd you like better? Did you like the loaded one or the, was it the loaded one?
Man,
or
I'll be
the
honest
shrimp?
with you. So at first, I kind of liked the loaded one first. I liked it best.
But then I went back and tried the shrimp with the actual mac and cheese. I tried them all together, and it may have won out.
The shrimp was really good, and
They were both fantastic.
They don't skimp on the shrimp. They
No.
were jumbo shrimp. They were big.
That's a big boy shrimp. That's a my size shrimp.
Not a my size shrimp.
Not a his size shrimp. My size shrimp. Big shrimp.
Definitely go up there and check it out, guys. Definitely worth it. Now, during the festival up here at the Back Porch Theater, you can see they've got a Brighter Day performing. Gave you the show times here. Now, next up, we're at the Iron Horse Pizza up here by the train depot. You can see they do an offer, and they have the pretzel crab melt. It's a Bavarian pretzel. This was one of the more popular options with a lot of people last festival. Then they've got the 2 different shaker salads, just basically salads in a cup that you grab, shake them up, and eat them on the go. Alright guys, next up on the agenda, we're gonna go do the generic Dumbo ride, the Flying Elephants. We're just gonna become kids today and have fun on all the little rides. We're just gonna enjoy the festival for what it is. Alright guys, here we are. You can see John, he got him a little orange elephant. We're rocking the purple. Now on these rides, you can see they've got this little button right here that once it starts going, you just hold that in and that'll raise it up. And when you release it, it'll lower it down. Alright, so here's what I mean. See, we're down on ground level. Push the button. And away we go. Now, if you want to have a little bit of fun with it, what you do is you drop the button and pick it up. And drop the button and you bounce it up and down and up. You can get this thing to go up and down. You can see we're down low, we're up high. And then you let go. Get the most out of the kids' rides here. You can see John there, he's got the hippity hop going. So, when you come on to the Amazing Elephants, just make sure you are up and down and pressing this button a whole bunch, and it makes it pretty fun. Oh, way down. And up, and down, and up, and down. Oh, and we're done. Now, we've made our way over into, well, a little past Jukebox Junction here, right outside of what was Chasing Rainbows. You can see the pole set up. This is where they will be doing the Bloom show. Now, this is a show that we are not going to get on film, unfortunately. They do not like this to be recorded unless you do it to a certain criteria, which I don't know what that is. So we're just not going to risk it this year. But if you come to the park, stop by, check it out. It's a very entertaining show right in front of where Chasing Rainbows was. They got the 4 showings, 10:15, do a 12:30, 2:15, and a 4 o'clock. But if you get a chance, come over here, check it out. Just be careful if you're making videos. Alright, so we basically made the entire loop around the park. They do the festival food offerings in very limited spots this go around. So you've got them there at Market Square, you've got it at Miss Lillian's Barbecue, Iron Horse Pizza, and I want to say that's it. Let's see, you've got Market Square, the 3 booths there. You've got Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, and you've got the Iron Horse Pizza. That's 3 spots for festival food options, so they're kind of cutting down on that, it seems like. So I walked right by this, didn't even take notice. John just pointed it out to me, but they are doing chalk artistry. So you guys can read that a little bit here. And then just right out here outside of Dolly's Closet, they've got a little roped off section where they are doing chalk artwork. And this is not just your normal just chalk drawings. Like, look at the detail. Very well blended. And this is just starting out. We'll come back through maybe a little later and see if they've added anything else to it. So you can see on this flower kind of the process. You can see the light little outline. Yeah, we'll circle back through and we'll check on this little artwork piece, see how it progresses.
That's on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so correction, I did miss the Show Street ice cream. They're doing this amazing pistachio waffle ice cream sandwich. That is one if you want a dessert, check that out. And then right across the street, they do a couple of little dessert options, cookies and cupcakes over at the Spotlight Bakery. So you got 5 different spots for tasting pass food picks. Not a lot, but it's definitely more than none. So John's gonna use his last scan on his pass for the pistachio waffle ice cream. Okay, they definitely did not skimp on it this year. That thing is massive. All right, now take a look at the size of this ice cream sandwich. Now, it may not always happen, but this go around, they allowed John to choose his flavor of ice cream. Last year, you were stuck to just getting a scoop of vanilla. So don't quote me on that. It may change when you come here, but if not, you'll get to choose any flavor of the ice cream that you want. And you get the waffle cone there. It's half dipped in chocolate and got little crushed up pistachios on it. This is probably one of the better dessert options that I've had here at the park.
Grab your fork, disassemble it, eat it that way.
Oh no. So, John said a pro tip was to disassemble it and eat it. Because if you pick it up like this, it's going to get messy. Let's demonstrate. Oh yeah. That's a mess worth making.
See, that's what happens if you don't disassemble it. It's all on your beard.
It's worth wearing.
It's worth wearing your dress.
It's too good not to dive into it. Gotta have a big mouth though. So I think me and John are gonna do the old kind of forgotten about right up here in the back of Owens Park. Probably one of my more favorite rides here too is the old Barnstormer. As you can see it taking off right now. Just a giant swing style ride. Got 2 sides to it, but it goes well over 90 degrees. It's pretty intense, a lot of fun.
I won't swear to it, but...
Alright guys, comment down below if this is new or not. On the floor of Barnstormer, they got groups of 1 and 2 and 3 or more. I've been on it a few times and I don't remember these being painted on the floor, but then again, I also don't pay attention very well. So let me know if you guys ever notice those. Alright, so we made a little pit stop. We walked out to the parking lot with old John there. He unfortunately had to leave, but do me a favor guys, go make sure that you pause the video here, subscribe to that man's channel. Puts out great content. One of my favorite people. Love his work, love the dude himself. So definitely go make sure you check that out. Had a really fun time so far. Me and him, we walked around the entire park. We tried several of the food options. Top 2 are the 2 mac and cheeses there at Miss Lillian's barbecue corner. I like the chicken one a little bit better. He really liked the shrimp one, but it was by far 2 of the better things that I've had here. The loaded potato tornado thing, that one's a little hard to get into. The pistachio ice cream, always a great dessert. So if you guys are going through, make sure you use your tasting pass scans wisely. Go food, not drinks. Drinks are $1 more this year. They're not $4.99. They bumped up to $5.99, but even then, I'd still recommend using your actual money on those, using the scans on the higher things that are, you know, $10, $11, $12, $13, that price range. Seems a little better for your money if you're going that route. Now, let's go back inside the park here, venture around, see what else we can run into and what else we can do. All right, now making it back into the park. One of the first things you're gonna wanna do, we didn't mention this earlier, is you're gonna wanna come over to the right if you don't already have the app downloaded. You're gonna wanna grab you a park map. And then they've also got these flower and food experience guides here. Kind of give you a little quick flip through. Talks about the shows, gives you the food options, little stickers so you can check out all the photo ops, things like that. But just something to give you a little bonus information. Now, so this right here is going to be another benefit to the umbrella sky. You can see the sun is shining right up above us. This ground is nice and shaded. Makes for a little bit of a cooler walkway here right on Main Street, because normally it's just wide open. And it is about 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. So around this time, it's usually beaming down on this part of the park, so it definitely helps. Really weird. So the train will not operate when it's in the extreme part. Right now we're almost to the high. So if you see this sign and it's over in red, you're not getting any fun on the train. So me and Miss Mary here from Theme Park Vision, we made our way up to Iron Horse Pizza. She was gonna try out the new pretzel crab melt, and they have ran out. Now it is, let's see, 4/12, and it's the very first day of the Flower and Food Festival, and that was one of the better reviewed items, and they're already out of that item. Hopefully that's not a story for the rest of the festival, and that's just a little hiccup in the starting of the festival. But we'll come up here, we'll check from time to time when we're in the park, and we'll see if they keep that in stock next time. Give you guys the finished product now. We're up here by the chapel. This is the giant peacock. Remember, we came up here, none of these flowers had been planted yet. It was just opened up. You could see the metal framework. Now it's all filled in and looking good. All right, now remember we said that we'd come back, check on the end result. Here it is. I don't know if that's all they're gonna do, if they're gonna use this entire section, add to this, or make different little portraits, but get some great detail into it. I'm gonna show you guys something that I missed before, terrifies me, but right here. He's got the bees live. I'm gonna stay, that's about as close as I'm gonna get. That's a one and done situation. That is the one thing I am terrified of. But really neat to see it here live being made. And you can, remember, do the samples over here on the side. So come up here and check it out. Right off the edge of the Valley Theater. All right, so we're here closing out the park. Just a minute ago, there were several people here, but it's just me and Mary hanging out here now. And all the workers basically looking at us like, it's time to get out. So if you stay just a few minutes past park close, there's nobody here. All right, guys, that is going to do it from a fun first day here at the Flower and Food Festival. We have literally closed out the park. You can see behind me, there's hardly anybody here. We had security basically ushering us on our way to the front, but it was a really fun day. Got to hang out most of the beginning half of the day with my good friend John over at Johnny Amusement. Right here, guys, make sure you go subscribe. We ventured around. He grabbed a tasting pass and let me jump in on that and try a bunch of those food options. Definitely try the 2 mac and cheeses. The loaded potato tornado, you could skip that. Cuban sandwich, he tried that one. That one wasn't my favorite from last season. And then we did the waffle ice cream sandwich in the Show Street ice cream place. Always great. One of the best desserts here. Then once we walked him out, we came back in, met up with old Miss Mary from Theme Park Vision. She was a lot of fun to hang out with. Joined her on her live stream. I'll put her right here. That's Theme Park Vision. Go definitely check her out as well. She's super sweet, got great videos, does a lot of live streams, like the live stream queen here at Dollywood. But other than that, we'll be back in a few other times throughout the festival. There's a few other options that we want to try that we didn't get to. And as always, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.